Hello and welcome back to this being Warhammer 2. I need to move my microphone. Actually, I should have done that before I started, but there we go. This is Warhammer 2, as you can see in the title of the fucking video. Anyway, we have some goals, some of which are not going to be easily obtainable for about 75 decades. That was my earbuds falling, by the way. So, for the most part, this eastern side should be secure. The biggest threat at this point is... What are you doing? You're just getting carried around like a champ over here. What does he have? Quarrelers by the dozen. He's got some hammers. His army is almost entirely quarrelers. But he does have armor. He has great weapon quarrelers, which are not ranged, are they? Oh, they are. Never mind. They trade off a tiny bit of missile damage for far better melee effectiveness, it looks like. Well, actually, you have to account for the fact that the rank experience thingamading in there. And he has a bunch of bolt throwers and a cannon. Not a particularly great army, but neither are any of mine. Our campaign objectives are rather vast, so if we're doing a long campaign, which I feel like we may as well, it's going to take a very long time because we have to own essentially the entire old world, which obviously will take a while. We have to have the mountain up here, which is like real close to Chaos Land of Doom and Despair, and I don't really want to be over there. But we have to have it anyway. We have to have all this stuff that the vampire counts took from us, so. But we also have some grudges. We have this one, so we have to raid this area over here. I think we're just gonna force march an army over there and do that. I guess we can take this province along the way. I don't really want that province, but I guess we could see. And then we'll just raid that for a turn and force march them back. It shouldn't really be an issue. We also have to capture the settlement, which is going to be our primary goal, and this objective will complete itself. This grudge will complete itself, because that faction will get destroyed soon anyway. He's got 2 provinces, he's at war with everybody next to him, so in theory, well, not everybody actually. We're gonna have to fight him. Oh well, but we also want to fight these people, which are the greenskins. Now, having said that, we need to check the greenskins and see where their provinces are. So they have nothing in the south. Okay, that's what I was checking. Their only provinces are up here, so we don't need to worry about them doing any sort of flankery shenanigans. I think we did everything we could before ending the episode, so we'll go ahead and pass the turn. I suppose I could have talked about that while the turn was passing, but that's okay. I think this is the only greenskin army. There may be a second one, but if there is a second one, this is certainly only going to be half power, because I don't think they have the economy to support 2 full stacks. But anyway, we'll take this army down here, fight the greenskins. We'll take the army that's up in the north that just fought the vampire army up there, and we'll take them and move them east to deal with the rest of this, I guess. The downside is all of this corruption. -6 from corruption. It will go down. Takes a while. It's getting some osmosis, apparently. But it will go down. Can we traverse through here? We can. We do have to stop somewhere. Where's a convenient place to stop? Can't go over there, can't go over there. Why do I suffer attrition right there? That's a little weird. For now, we'll just path over to here. We won't suffer attrition. We can walk through there. It's fine. We just need to get close to this. Because it is vampire held, it is going to have some attrition over here. It's dropping, though, so... And his army's moving towards here. Whatever. You guys... Who is this?
Not likely.
Border Prince Rebels. Oh, okay. And then you... just go this way. Probably the fastest way. We can hop across these mountains and then hop over here and take Carrick as Angazar, whatever. We can take that place. Dragonborn mines are making me money, but this place has a port, so we'll upgrade that. We don't have a lot of money. I mean, we do have 3 armies. They're not full stacks. I don't think any of them are full stacks. 2 of them should be close. Yeah. Not full stacks, but still fairly potent armies. And we do have 3 of them, which is increasing our cost a fair bit. Vampire counts in Averland. Well, Averland is dead. Unfortunately. It's not particularly good.
I am Beligar,
What do you want?
true king of the...
Join war against them. I will eventually join a war against the Skaven down here. Because one of our objectives is to hold Skaven Blight, so. Plus it'll be nice to secure that flank over there.
Beligar.
What do you want? Defensive alliance? You're at war with somebody? Hates beastmen. Isolationist. I don't know. Do I want this? Who are you? You like me. I feel like I shouldn't upset you by doing an alliance with them. And you want me to join the war? They apparently will never move. I knew they were isolationist, but Warhorde versus dwarves. Where the hell? Oh, they're over there. Oh, it's that group that was walking around. I mean, we're not going to break the alliance with the dwarves. That would be stupid. I probably won't be doing anything against this warhorde, but he is awfully close to my territory, so that is slightly disconcerting, but there should be armies over here. I don't really know what they're doing. But he has an army mustering there. He should have another army over here. There it is. That's quite the army you got there. I really need some dwarves with great weapons in my army. And slayers and hammerers and stuff like that. That's what I'm missing, primarily. Which we're gonna get that once we have money, but we don't really have any money, so, you know, kind of hampered on that front. Let's grab you. Put you over there. One more turn, he'll park there. We have to wait a second turn to attack it, though, because we can't actually do anything. Did you guys take this? No, you're just mustering. It says raiding, but this is how rebels grow their army. They'll sit there and raid until they're a full stack, and then they'll take the province. Maybe they don't wait for a full stack, I don't know. Alright, so I could march into the territory there, but that will cause me attrition. If I stop here, is it possible that I can get there in one turn? No, it is not. So we have to either take a penalty with relations with someone, or do this. Do I want... Is it you? No, it's not you. Who the hell owns this territory?
The dwarves.
Oh, that guy owns it.
I hope they brought a few barrels of Bugmans with them.
I want military access.
Very well.
Thank you. That solves that issue. We'll go ahead and force march this. Why not? So from here, oh, we can't change it now. We're suffering attrition. No. God damn it. What is with attrition, like right here? Dwarves apparently just don't like being near trees. Who could have guessed? I think that's all the movement and building we're gonna do, so. I knew the greenskins were gonna take that. That's kind of a given. We'll just fast forward because it doesn't matter what any of these people are doing.
Step forth, true friend of the Angrund.
Join war against Paragon. That's them. I'd rather not because they like me. I really just want the forest elves, the wood elves, sorry, to be happy in their existence, but I really don't want anything to do with them, really. I just don't want them to be pissed off at me and maybe potentially leave their little forest thing. Even though I doubt they will. Underway upgraded. Excuse me? You took my money without a choice. I mean, we get a huge bonus to movement range using the underway. Which, realistically speaking, I should be doing over here. Can I make it in a turn? No. So I'd have to suffer 2 things of attrition. No matter what I'm doing, I'm going to suffer attrition, so... I think. Will I suffer attrition over here? Let's find out. I do not. Haha! Okay, we'll fight that next turn. There's a rather large army over here. Vampires have that tendency to get large armies in enemy territory. And you?
Do you take me for a
Gonna
wizard?
park yourself right there. Do you take me for a wizard? That's a great phrase there. Well, that's what the dwarves were doing. Rather interesting route they took, but makes sense, I suppose. Now we do need to be aware that their army could come out of that town and fight us.
You wait.
You want a peace treaty? Haha, no. The Wood Elf turns take a surprisingly long period of time, considering they literally don't do anything. The filthy cheaters sit in their little cities that are max upgraded. What is this warherd doing? Ambushing, apparently. He's probably going to start destroying provinces over there that are owned by the dwarves. Ostermark and them. I don't know who Ostermark is. So I suppose this is kind of irrelevant there. Is this a capital? It is a capital. Do I suffer attrition from the province when I'm standing here sieging? Question mark? I appear not to. Okay. 2 turns before they run out of supplies. However, I'm fairly confident Vlad's gonna show up and piss me off, so we might have to break that siege and do a field battle. Makes people happy. We don't really need that. This makes money, which is pretty good. Because they're everything but Zergzul makes a pretty good chunk of money. We can actually get rid of this, I think. The only thing that needs to be upgraded is this, and it's not a huge problem to upgrade that, but we may as well just leave that there for now. We don't really have the money to rebuild anything anyway. You declare war. Sure, bring all of my allies in, why not? Reliable. All these reliable people. And we'll just auto-resolve. So this will resolve one of our grudges. There we go.
By the comet.
Stuff gained. Hooray! Alright, province, what do you have? You have this. A sparring chamber. I don't care. Load up. At some point I need to confederate this dude. Could I do that now? Probably not.
To your ancestors.
I'll have to confederate him at some point. I really don't want to fight him, but, you know, we may need to. Speed on... Oh, this is what I was getting, wasn't it? Yeah, because that'll give us weapon strength for basically everything in our army at all times. Who are you? You're a Thane. What is this? Oh, hell yeah.
To war.
Settlement besieged. Hello. Really? You're gonna... That's an interesting army you got there. I mean, it's quite the wiggle room there. Lost some miners. I could have fought that myself. I mean, it was a siege. Maybe I should have. A basic siege, so it wouldn't have been anything special, but... We can global recruit them if we really need to. I don't think we're going to right now, though. Yeah, I knew he was going to do this. So we'll break this siege. I think that... No, we're not suffering attrition. I was about to say, I think that may have caused me to suffer attrition. But I didn't, so we good. Maybe I have to wait for him to be occupied. Maybe. Trait gained. Armor piercing damage plus 20. Holy crap. Wait, ambusher discovered? Oh, what do I care? What do I even want over here? Tools? Oh, we want this, because those are special. It's only growth and casualty, though. Ah, hell, why not? Why not? So... I don't really want you to have this province. So I'm going to march over and steal it from you. Get another port out of it, too. I don't really want anyone to have this province either, except me, but I don't think I can stop the dwarves from taking it. That's an awful army you've decided to siege that with, but that is a-okay. We can't afford to upgrade the port, and that's a huge increase, so we're going to save our money, I think. And then we'll probably end up just building this for more money. I mean, we are dwarves, we like money. What can I say? So if I go to siege this again, he'll just turn around and fight me. So instead, we're just going to camp here, and I guess... I know I said save money, but I guess we can try and recruit some stuff. Get some Bugman's Rangers. I could just get 3 of these. Pretty expensive. Let's do it. 2 turns, they'll be parked there, probably. Go with that.
It is time.
I really do like having a wall breaker. What do we get if we go down here? Hold on. Lightning strike battles are amazing. Essentially, lightning strike forces reinforcements to be unable to join the fight. I think this goes for both sides, so... If it's, for instance, one of your armies is fairly large versus 2 smaller armies, you could do a lightning strike battle and take out one of the armies instantly. And not have to worry about reinforcements. It's pretty good. Ooh, 10% research rate. I mean, that'll take a long time to get to. But we're gonna get wall breaker anyway, so I guess we could make our way down there and see what's going on. Did the dwarves do anything? Did they take that? No, that's still greenskin. ally has declared war, Middenland versus Marienburg. Sure.
Yes, yes, speak your flowery
Who the hell are
words.
you? Non-aggression pact with Nordland. Sure. Look at all these people negotiating peace. He didn't destroy it, but he did raid it. Look at that chaos. Oh, buildings and commandments, though. Commandments. Ambusher discovered, don't really care, we already know who it is. Oh, the dwarves left. That rebellion has failed, but the dwarves left. Interesting. There is 0 chance I will intercept him before he gets over there, so. Unless he fails to take it, but this is a garbage province with nothing in it. Oh, they have upgraded walls over here. That's probably why they failed to take that. Goblin Rock Lobber. Okay, so for sure saving money now. Oh, he's actually garrisoned that. Well, this is garbage. How am I supposed to take this when you're garrisoned? What does he have? Skeletons, zombies. The only thing in this army that's a threat in any way, shape, or form is Vlad himself, because he's almost impossible to kill. And the Black Knights. The Skeleton Spearmen have basically no leadership, so they'll fall really, well, Skeleton in general have really low leadership, they fall in general. They do have, I mean, it is a vampire army, so they'll keep reviving constantly, but the zombies have basically no stats whatsoever, they just die immediately. They're basically free to have, so can't fault him for using them. Probably should have looked at who this was before I decided to do that, but that's okay.
Summon me if you dare.
So maybe I should move this army up to here and take that province. I mean, I really don't want to take that province, but we do have to kill this faction at some point. Mostly just because I have a grudge against them that I don't really feel like fulfilling, so I'm just going to kill them instead. So you have 2 armies. I'm not allied with them, I don't think. Am I? I am allied with them. I could have helped them with that fight, but I failed. However, it cost him a huge chunk of his army there to do that. It looks like he won the first battle, then lost the second battle somehow. Are you raiding your own territory? He is losing his units really fast doing that, but... And it's really not costing him anything. Characters, so... He has an army over there, that's why the people are so happy.
I am the Slayer King.
He's kind of just hanging out, watching. Alright, let's see. So you have abandoned your post. I'm just building those just to have them queued up. It only takes 2 turns for him to start suffering attrition, so we're gonna wait. He can build up this army really quickly. You can see how quickly they replenish too. But I don't think he can get a lot of good units yet, so... I wanted to upgrade the port. How much do we get out of this? 100? This should give us 200 plus some growth. But it's so expensive. Can I do both? Oh, I can do both. Okay. There you go. That increase incomes a bit. He'll sit there and siege. Are you people okay to leave? I mean, you probably are.
For the wisdom of Valea.
We're not getting replenishment worth of crap from here. Which really bothers me how slowly we replenish.
Wamrag.
See, the problem is... I guess we could just raise it.
Onward.
If I go over here, this is basically always going to be vampiric. Just because that's how it is. It'll have that osmosis, it'll have that local populace. That's 7 that we have to overcome just to get to 50-50. So maybe we'll just raise it
Let us begin.
instead of taking it for ourselves. You, I need permission to march in your lands.
Come in peace.
Agreed.
Thank you. Oh, that's all he has? Oh, the vampire counts are war. Right. That's why he lost that. Okay. So the greenskins are done, because he's going to lose that to the dwarves. I doubt I can get the border princes to do anything. Can I even confederate the border princes?
So,
Greetings, stranger.
If I wanted to? No, I can get a trade agreement.
indeed.
Infest me.
I don't want
I'm
to
ready to
infest
parley.
you, that's
Hopefully.
dirty. I don't know why I could get a trade agreement with them and basically nobody else. Nordland.
The dwarves have come. I hope they have brought a few.
I will. Very well.
Let's go through, let's just go from top down and see who we can trade with here. We can trade with the dwarves now, that's really good.
Honored dwarf. Fine.
Fine. Okay, we're gonna trade with everybody that we can, hopefully.
For a boon.
I approve.
What?
Because that is going to be a huge boon to our income. I don't know what's caused us to be able to trade with all these people suddenly, but
Dwarves. I hope we can strike some.
Yes.
yes. Okay. This is gonna make people mad that we have this many trade agreements. Wow, who are you? What? There's an undead dude over here? Excuse me? I mean, where did he come from? I got an achievement, hooray! I don't know where he came from. But look at that income now. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so we're sieging that. You're marching up, you're existing, that's all we have, so. I will not lose Carragate Peaks, so that army is not moving from Carragate Peaks. That is its home for eternity. Yeah, he'll come back and fight me. Which I guess will take this fight. What is he? Oh, he has Graveguard. Oh, that's the garrison, that's why he has Graveguard. Vargheists kind of suck, but... I mean, they don't suck. That's going to be a problem to fight them. Because we don't have anything with spears. Or anything that's anti-large, for that matter, so... those will be an issue. And those guys are anti-infantry, so... which, of course, that is all we have, but... they are armored. They are also armored, but they are not armor piercing. Are we? I don't think we are. Nope. Well, I mean, we're gonna take this fight, I'm pretty sure. So, let's do it. Let's see where their reinforcements are. Hopefully it's not freaking behind us, because that would be kind of annoying. I hate... in situations like this, where the main army is the reinforcements, I hate having reinforcements behind me because it messes up positioning for catapults and stuff like that.